If you're looking for love, if you're looking for happiness, hell, if you're looking for Christ, this is the place to find it. Welcome to the podcast.
Can't promise that.
There's no Christ in this podcast.
No, there's not.
That's
Absolutely
okay.
not.
But there's some good times, we can guarantee that.
This is the least religious space you'll find.
Except for your cursing.
Except for my cursing.
Ask us anything. A little space where we just like to strip off the sheet of, what's the word I'm trying to say?
Secrecy. Veil.
Yeah.
Veil
that's
of
a good one.
secrecy.
The veil of secrecy.
There we go.
And where no question is off limits.
Yeah.
Some doozies this morning.
Yeah, if you want to ask us anything, breakfast at nova919.com.au.
Judge Jody got the gavel out.
Yep.
Very much in the zone, she was.
Yeah. $2,500 for a bridesmaid's dress. Is that too much is the question this morning.
That is ridiculous, because I didn't know that you even had to fork out cash if you were a bridesmaid.
Yeah,
but apparently
sometimes.
you do.
Sometimes you do. Depends on the setup and the situation and the bride and her level of bridezillanist.
And I would have thought, what, $50-$60 max for most dresses for a girl?
Come on.
Oh, not that
That's
silly.
embarrassing.
Look, I am going through this little phase where I'm carless, so I'm riding around on my bike, and I don't know what happens, but when you're in amongst the traffic as a cyclist, it consumes you, and all of a sudden you feel like it's everyone else v you, and it is.
No, it's not. That's not the situation at all. We're all in this together. You just choose to behave like an absolute maniac.
How dare you? If I pull out in front of you without any sort of notice whatsoever while you're driving and you toot me, I will try and break your windscreen wiper.
Yes.
I had an incident with a cabbie.
Yeah, that's on you.
Yep. And I had an incident with Jody Oddie as well.
Oh, my God.
Another little food incident.
What about your carry-on over there? Okay, I just nick a little bit of food off your plate and God, it's like World War
That's it.
III.
You do it once a day. You've done it for about 3 or 4 weeks. And there's a time where, I mean, who knows, I'll act like this bloke in the advertiser and get myself run over with a car because I stole some chips. Is that what you want?
Don't put that on me.
How about this as well? Listen to this little Ed Sheeran clip. Ooh, what song's this? Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
There's a nice little teaser for
Okay.
Guess the Ed.
there we go.
That could be the theme song coming up.
Your
Have
chance
fun.
to go along to see Ed Sheeran at the Adelaide Oval.
Enjoy.
Can't say that.
You don't say that.
Can't say that.
Say what?
It's happened again. Oh, no. What's going on? What's the world coming to? So much so we've got a little segment with all the nasty little things that are coming out of my mouth. And sometimes my brain and my mouth aren't quite connected. And by the time my brain says, hey, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Mouth's like, it's already out there, champ.
Can I say you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself?
That's some sound advice. Feels like something you could put underneath as your Twitter bio when you set up your Twitter page. You know I'm new to the world of Ubers, don't you?
Oh my God, I couldn't believe this
Yeah.
when you revealed the other day that you've never had an Uber account.
Yeah, I was an Uber virgin
What the hell?
until very recently. And now that I've...
Who popped your cherry?
Producer Sean got me into an Uber, actually.
Right.
So thank you very much, Sean.
Poppy's cherry.
Yeah. Whoa, he's up there, cowboy. So I've had 2 rides in an Uber now, and now I think I'm all fancy.
Right. Oh, you going like Uber Comfort?
No, not quite.
Oh.
Not quite, because that's extra, isn't it? No, thanks.
Okay.
I'm a little bit tight in that sort of space. So now that I'm an Uber guy, I don't know, do you kind of move on from cabs?
Yeah.
You feel like that, do you?
I think so. I think once you Uber, it's a little tricky to go back.
Yep. I had a little incident with a cabbie, coincidentally.
Oh my God.
And it's always on the way into work, so I'm still riding my bike.
Can you buy a car?
Well,
Just be a normal
can
human.
you buy me a car?
No.
Your shout.
Just be a normal human. I know you lost your sponsor car when you left SEN, and it was a very sad story, and all our hearts are breaking. However, I don't want to have to continually pick you up from your home.
Hang on a second. I can't just go buy a car. What? Sorry, I left my wallet at home.
What do you mean?
I just don't have the funds to buy a car.
Oh, that is absolute BS. Anyway,
So on the way to work, and as you know, I'm a bit of a madman on the bike, and I really take some risks now, zooming in and out of traffic.
Yeah, I've seen
even
you
at
behaving.
5:30 in the morning. So there was a lovely little tradie who was trying to turn right, and there was a cabbie who was trying to turn right, both going into Hindley Street.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a situation where it's like, you go, no, you go, and it was just it was a gentleman off.
right.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
But then eventually, and I was on the side waiting for this gentleman off to finish, and then the cabbie got angry at the tradie, like called him this and that, and the tradie just sort of shook his head and handled it very well, turned right and then left.
Yeah.
And then as that was happening, I went in front of the cabbie thinking I had time, but I didn't. He nearly hit me.
Oh, again. Oh my, how many times have you nearly been hit on Hindley Street?
I know. Oh my gosh. I'm like a cat. Oh, that's life 6. I've got 3 to go. And then it was my turn to cop some abuse.
Oh, from the cabbie?
Yeah, from the cabbie. So obviously he was very, very angry. And then my brain said, righto, without thinking, you say this. And I said to him, I get it. I know why you're angry. Because you're a cabbie. And no one uses cabs anymore. It's all about Ubers. I thought that was very, very clever.
And then what was his reply?
Well, he how can I put this? I'm going to reword this. But he told me to go somewhere quiet and try for a baby with myself.
Book for Holiday U this summer.
Because Aussies act a little different on holiday. More daring, relaxed, and sometimes a bit more fancy.
And What If has all kinds of accommodation to suit your style.
Book your next getaway on the What If app. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
The biggest breaking story this town has ever seen. You just got valuable info. This is so juicy.
Jody's Juice.
So Aubrey Plaza, who played Harper, who's the lawyer married to the tech millionaire in the second series of White Lotus, has gone viral at the SAG Awards. So this is what happened, Hazy. The 38-year-old actress got caught losing her temper during 2 separate moments when her White Lotus co-stars accepted the SAG Award for Best Ensemble in a Drama Series. She was seen mouthing a couple of really rude words.
What words?
One started with S and one started with the F word.
Slimy... I can't think
frogs.
of the F one. Slimy frogs. You slimy frogs.
Exactly what she said. And she showed that her anger was pretty fleeting because she was seen partying later in the night with a heap of big names. But yeah, why is she sad? You won.
Yeah, I don't know. There's obviously... I mean, in every situation, sometimes egos get in the way.
Sometimes they do, don't they?
And White Lotus would be one of those ones where maybe there'd be some really grounded people that start there, but the success was just bang.
Yeah, it was huge, wasn't it?
And all of a sudden that would increase some egos.
You made the startling revelation this morning that you didn't get through the second season of White Lotus.
No, first season.
Why'd you quit?
Unbelievable. I'm not sure. I wasn't feeling it because, do you know, I connected so well. I'm just going to rearrange that. I didn't connect well with the characters like I'm one of them, but I really liked the characters in the first season. I didn't like the whole new season, new characters thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got trust issues.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And it sounds like you don't like change either.
I don't like change.
It's some stuff you really need to drill down with some sort of psychotherapist, I think.
Just fresh hits continually for me, thanks. Cheers.
In one of the most euphoric moments from the SAG Awards ceremony, Jamie Lee Curtis won Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Supporting Role, and she jumped for joy, and then she grabbed her co-star Malaysian actress Michelle Yeoh and planted a passionate kiss on her lips and then delivered this speech.
And the actor goes to Jamie Lee Curtis. The truth of the matter is I'm 64 years old and this is just amazing. Where is Michelle Yeoh? Okay, you say Michelle, I say Yo. Michelle.
Okay, I'll say it.
Don't say it. Don't say what you said off air.
I'm saying it.
No, don't.
Sit down, Mum.
Oh,
Come on.
stop it.
It's a great moment. It's lovely.
Why are we celebrating that gorgeous woman that is Jamie Lee Curtis?
When I say Michelle, you say Yo. Hit it, dudes. That's what it felt like.
All right, it's not the coolest audio I've ever heard. Let's put it that way. Can you remember in 2021, Ryan Fisher was hospitalised after he was shot while taking Lady Gaga's French bulldogs for a walk in Hollywood?
Oh, gosh. That made big headlines over there. It made big headlines around the world.
So 2 of the dogs were taken in the incident but were dropped off at a police station by a woman called Jennifer McBride around 48 hours later. Now, according to court documents, she's now seeking the $500,000 in reward money that Gaga allegedly promised anyone who returned the pets to her. I'm not entirely sure if Jennifer was responsible for stealing them in the first place and then has taken them back and gone, here you go, where's my reward money?
Does it work like that?
I don't think it does.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to make some coin.
Maybe Gaga has just gone, go. No.
Gaga. Go.
What about on MAFS last night? Taylor and Hugo were arguing again. So this is the Hobart nurse we've established she's only really caring about herself on this experiment. Have a listen to this audio.
Jeez, I thought all the sisters from Hobart stood together.
Not on
Maybe
this
not.
occasion.
I don't know. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but, I'm probably not going to take that into account.
You're not going to... So, hang on. You've got the self-awareness to recognise you don't want to hurt my feelings, but then afterwards you've made a choice. You're still not going to take them into account.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the edge with Taylor.
Oh, really?
Maybe she's likeable because she's so brutally honest.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Poor Hugo.
Poor Hugo. He's on a roller coaster, isn't he?
I acknowledge your feelings. I don't want to hurt them. However, any emotions you are having are completely irrelevant to me. I think
That's good.
That's how it rolls with Taylor.
At least she's open and she's honest.
Yeah.
And that was Jodie's Juice.
That's it.
Jodie and Hazy's Ask Us Anything.
No questions, off limits. Get involved. Breakfast at nova919.com.au. Ask us anything. Producer Sean really shines in this segment, don't you, big fella?
Oh, it's just my favourite segment.
Big fella.
I know.
If you ever call me a big girl, you're in so much trouble.
Big Jodes doesn't go down
Big
well.
Jodes isn't happening? Oh.
No, it's not a thing.
All right.
All right, Big Sean.
We've got 4 fantastic questions from our listeners today. So our first one is from Sabella at Semaphore, who said, "Hi guys, I can say I really love you. I've made the switch this year and you're both hilarious. I would just like to know what your dumbest impulse purchase has been."
Oh, well, I dodged a bullet a couple of weeks ago because you recommended that I buy one of those police mops.
Floor police
mops.
Yeah, you buy them at 2 a.m. on Dano's Direct, everyone.
Yeah, and I rang them and then I got to the point where she said, "What's your CVV number on your card?" And I was like, I didn't have my physical card with me, so I didn't go through with it. And I think that would have been the dumbest impulse purchase that I could have ever made.
Whoa! That has changed my floor mopping life.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah.
In what way?
My floors are so clean now.
Okay, good for you.
Yeah, it's a motorised mop for those playing at home.
Still $90 for a mop.
It's the Shopping Direct channel. 0400 919 919. If you've actually shopped on Dano's Direct and you're a satisfied customer, is there anyone that can join Producer Sean? Seems like quite a rarity. I got my nipple pierced back in the day. That was very much an impulse decision. And me and a couple of mates bought a inflatable spa bath when we were about early 20s.
Oh, my God.
Because we thought, you know what, we'll get spa bath, go and fill it up. Yeah, the chicks come over, get a couple of beers. It's just us in the spa bath the whole time, Sean.
I was going to say, how many chicks did you have in that spa
No one ever
bath?
came over.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I wouldn't want to step foot in your spa bath.
Can you come over for a blow-up spa?
Hey, me and the lads just having a spa. You want to come over, ladies? No, you're busy. Ah, they're busy, boys. It's okay. It'll just be us tonight and next week.
and the following night and forevermore.
So anyway, we couldn't sell that thing because it eventually sort of disintegrated and it cost about $2,500.
For a disposable spa bar.
We could have just had a bath together.
You could
We've
have.
done the same job.
Yeah.
It'd be weird.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, what else you got there?
Moving on to our next question is Andre from Bermside. I'm sure I know the answer for Hazy, but I'd like to know what both of you think is the best feature of your bodies.
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Or how about what do you think I think is my favourite feature?
I think you'd be a big fan of your abs and also of your arms.
Oh,
Oh, what was it?
I'm a big fan of my own calves.
Oh, of course! The calves. The big Samoan calves you've got on those little pin legs.
My big Samoan calves. It was so out of place. They're just trying to get it done on a body that doesn't match.
Nah.
You?
And for the better part of his football career, those calves went, you know what we're going to do? We're really going to cramp up.
Yeah.
Really cramp up every
We're going to
quarter and a
cramp up
half.
because we're playing too many minutes. We're used to 2 40-minute halves. Can't have 3 30-minute periods. We're done. We checked out. We hit the couch. We're watching the Broncos play.
Yeah. Similar theme. I've got good legs.
You do
Jodie's
have
Jodie's got good
amazing-
calves.
I've also got good calves.
Because I'm someone who notices good calves, and Jodie's got good definition.
Yeah. In my job interview with you guys, you checked out my calves literally within the
Oh,
first
we did.
20 minutes.
We were speaking calves a lot in that, weren't we?
It was really weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here, so clearly my calves passed. Kelly from Norwood has asked, I'd like to know from both Jodie and Hazy if you've ever shoplifted before and been caught.
Yes, when I was a small child, I used to collect rubbers, and that's like erasers. I used to collect erase.
Cool. Thank you for clarifying
a
that.
Tasmanian who shoplifts. Surprise, surprise.
And so I was down at the local newsagent and I helped myself to a couple of erasers for my collection. Mum found them. She said, "Where did you get these?" And I said, I know. And so she made me take them back and apologise to the shopkeeper.
How was the
Did you
apology?
use them?
Huh?
Did you use them? Because once you've used an eraser, you can't.
No, I didn't use them. I didn't use them. They were just a collection, mate. What?
It's such a boring thing to steal. Steal some lollies or something.
What about you?
So this is technically still stealing, and this happened 3 times. I don't know if I'm getting in trouble for this. It was as we say for some of these things, it was a different time.
Yeah.
Rebel Sport in Sydney. So what we used to do is, and because AFL balls, it's all rugby league, rugby union up there, as you know, producer Sean, you're from the Eastern States, you would take $140 Sharon, an actual game ball, switch the tags with the little soft Sharons that range for about $30. They're actually good ones, the fake ones.
Yeah.
You'd put that one on the actual ball, take it up, and poor little lady who was probably not knowing of how much a Sharon would be would just swipe it through.
Ooh.
There you go, it's $30, sir. And then one time I got caught, but you've got a plan B.
Right.
She said, that's not supposed to be there. They're actually $140. And he did say, oh, really? Yeah, I did think that was a bit cheap.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have a great day.
Did you buy it?
Yeah, no, we did it 3 times.
Oh, my God.
It's a nice little collection of genuine Sharons.
There you go, Rebel. The reason why you're not making any profit is because Hazy's trying to screw you over.
Ooh, that may or may not have happened. I might be going to jail.
Can I do the court story?
Can you doorstop me at the front of the courthouse?
Yes.
Yeah, my face.
And our final question is from Nikki from Mount Barker. Now, she's asking for a friend,
Yes.
but I really want to know what type of sleepwear you both wear to bed.
Ooh, I'm a big Peter Alexander fan.
Okay.
And I like the, just the T-shirts and the little shorty shorts, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Sometimes just a pair of Bonds knickers when I really want to shake things up.
Can't see that.
Sure. Can't see that, or you don't want to see it.
Don't want to see that.
Maybe both.
Yep.
For me, it's a nude oxygen tent.
What?
What?
You sleep nude?
No one's getting that? Oh, come on, when I throw this gold out there.
Simpson scandal update. Homer sleeps nude in an oxygen tent, which he believes gives him sexual powers.
Hey, that's a half-truth.
Come on. The oxygen tent?
Never heard of
Never
it.
heard of it.
You should try it, Sean.
You can sleep in your own oxygen tent.
Okay, thank you.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Hazy's on Miss Daisy.
Tuesday, the 28th of February. You know the drill. Let's take a little trip. Where?
Oh, down memory lane.
All right, I'm driving. 1984, Michael Jackson won 8 Grammy Awards.
Winner is Michael Jackson.
And we all sat back and thought, this kid's got potential. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. 2003, the Australian cricket team won by a record 256 runs, defeating Namibia.
Chance, well taken. That's an excellent catch from Ricky Ponting. Catch number 7 for him in the tournament so far.
Bit of an onslaught that day, wasn't it?
Is it Namibia or Namibia?
Namibia.
Okay. You're
Is it Namibia?
You're
Is
the
it?
sports reporter, mate.
Oh, you're the ambassador for the Namibian cricket team, obviously. What I do like about Namibia and their cricket team, much like it was for your Tasmanian softball team back in the day.
Yes.
Open tryouts for the Namibian cricket team. How many we got here? 11? That'll do. That'll do.
Are you saying I didn't earn my place in the under-16 Tasmanian softball team? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is that I just feel like the selection criteria at the Tassie softball team was a little more open and loose than it was in the Eastern States.
Okay.
Okay. How'd you guys go, by the way? You got smashed, didn't you?
Well. They're a little more fierce in New South Wales.
Okay, very good.
I'm going to say.
2013, the brains of 2 rats successfully connected so that they share information.
Is that you and Robbie Corns,
I
mate?
was about to say, there's so many different sort of paths you can go down there. Me and my rat mates just connecting up for a giant mega rat brain. It's good, isn't it? 2016, Leonardo DiCaprio wins his first and only Oscar for Best Actor. Motion picture drama, he nabbed the trophy for his role in The Revenant.
And the Oscar goes to Leonardo DiCaprio.
There you go, Leo. So that's one of those films where he finally got given the Oscar, but it was probably his previous work, to be honest.
In what?
In The Beach. Yeah?
Yep.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yep.
Yep. Inception.
Yep.
Look at me go! I'm on fire.
Oh my God.
I'm a movie buff.
You're a bit Leo obsessed.
Yeah, who isn't? And the number 1 song on Feb 28, 2009, Right Round by Flow Rider.
It's not a bad banger.
Let's get around it. Let's celebrate. It's Tuesday. Hello, it's Jody and Hazy.
As the judge adjusts her glasses down her nose to make herself look even more important than she already is.
Very professional look going on. I mean, last time I was at court as well, the judge was wrapped in a blanket.
Yeah.
Just to paint a little visual. It's quite cold in the studio.
Very cold.
Jody's found herself a nice little blanket.
Well, thank goodness.
Go on, doll, give us your ruling.
Thank goodness bloody camera guy Josh took his cat jacket out because that was making everyone sneeze.
Anyway.
Okay. Dear Judge Jody, I need your help. My best friend of 22 years is getting married and I feel honoured that she has asked me to be a bridesmaid in her wedding. Beautiful. Love that for her. The happy couple have been trying to have a baby through IVF, so to assist them financially, the bridal party all agreed to pay their own way, and as they still haven't been able to conceive. However, my issue is the dress that the bride has chosen for the bridesmaids is, gulp, $2,500.
Ooh.
The other two bridesmaids are not short of a quid. However, as a single 28-year-old saving up for my first house, I can't justify paying that amount of money for a dress that I will only wear once. Jody, please, I need your ruling. Katie from Oaklands Park. This is a tricky one.
That is a tricky one. I completely feel for Katie because I do have a question, though. Mm-hmm. Firstly, for bridesmaids and bridesmaids' dresses, why can you only wear it once? I mean, it's not white, so can't you wear it again? Is that just a pride thing?
It just depends. It depends on the style of it. Like, bridesmaids' dresses are quite over the top most of the time.
Like the frilly arms and glittery stuff coming off and things like that.
Oh, God, don't ever speak fashion again, please. Don't ever speak female fashion again.
In pink and purple mixed.
It's embarrassing for you.
It's nice.
Okay, I completely understand where Katie's coming from for this because my daughter is very talented at dance and she had her end of season concert and they didn't even ask us what we wanted to do about costumes. They just sent us a bill for $600. $600 for 3 costumes that she will never wear again. I can guarantee you that.
So then what happens if you don't pay? She just can't participate?
She can't participate in the concert. Are you going to do that to a 9-year-old? Who's been building up the whole year to a dance concert at the end of the year? You're going to say to her, no, darling, you can't because mummy's too tight to pay $600 for your costumes?
Well, not for my kids, but for your kids.
Anywho, $2,500, I'm sorry, is far too much. Okay. I think that's far too much to ask your bridesmaids.
All right.
Let's go to Abby in the newsroom. Abs, what do you reckon?
I've been a bridesmaid 3 times in my life, and I've never worn the dress again.
Haven't you?
Really? Never worn the dress again, and I'm trying to think why, but they all 3 of them are still in my wardrobe.
What, because it's so specific, do you think, or is it a pride thing? You're like, no, I worn it once, it's done.
One of them is very wedding-y, so I couldn't wear it again. There was a little black one that I wore to my sister's, which I could probably wear again, but it's still there. So yeah, $2,500 unless you're a celebrity. No. Way too much. Go and find something cheaper.
I have the same issue. I wore a beautiful dress, and when I was a bridesmaid for one of my best friends, she said, you can wear whatever you want, as long as it's sort of, in keeping of the style of the wedding, and that was fine. I've never worn that again because I might have tripped in the vineyards on the way back to my...
So there's some nasty memories attached.
So it kind of might have been ripped beyond repair.
All right.
Okay? So I wouldn't be wearing that again.
So all of a sudden you ripped me, oh, whoops. And then it was just like thigh coming from thigh. You accidentally sexified it up.
13 24 10. We need some jurors involved in this. Have you been a bridesmaid? Have you been made to pay an exorbitant amount of money for your bridesmaid's dress? Will you ever wear your bridesmaid's dress again?
Have you tripped along a vineyard and tore your dress beyond belief? Beyond recognition?
Beyond repair. You've done that. I'm not the only one, surely. Am I?
All right. Potentially. We'll see what comes through.
Let's get some jurors involved in this one. Leanne from Craigmore. $2,500 seems a lot, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely, Jodie. Good morning. I just think that if she was paying for those dresses, there'd be no way that she'd be paying $2,500.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you think she's taking the mickey?
Absolutely, she is. There's absolutely no way that she would fork out that money.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Leanne. Sarah from Parafield Gardens. Good morning.
Good morning. My story's long, so I'll just tell you the end part of it. Basically, my friend was getting married and we spent hours looking for dresses. Finally found the perfect one. I got a phone call the next day. She said to me, sorry, Sarah, you're going to look better than me on my wedding day. So In the end, they cancelled the wedding. They had an engagement party. After dark, rang me and said, let's buy the dress in red. So I bought the dress in red instead of blue. And I've worn that dress 3 times since I bought it from Upstart.
Oh, God, way to make lemonade out of lemons there, Sarah.
I guess so.
That's outstanding.
Wow.
Oh, God. I'm not surprised they cancelled the wedding. If your bride's going, oh, she can't wear that, she's going to look better than me on the wedding day.
Yeah, then I just don't know if you're in it for the right reasons and what sort of headspace you're in if you're concentrating on things like that.
Yeah, exactly right.
All my grooms look better than me on my wedding.
It wouldn't be hard.
Exactly right.
You're wearing Peter Shearer.
Peter Jackson, come on.
Sorry, mate.
The casual after party was sponsored by Ed Harrick.
I've had some good feedback from our jurors.
Ooh, yeah.
But I'm going to stick with my original ruling on this one.
Ooh, okay. Just before we get that as well, text line, very busy, 0488 919 919. This one. No way should she be expected to pay $2,500. I'd be mad if my bestie expected me to pay anything more than $200. That's from Jess and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Here, Jess.
And Dan from Paraka, however, says if the bridesmaids agreed to pay, that's on them. I might have agreed and then gone, but hang on, I wouldn't have agreed if it was $2,500.
Yeah.
No chance. And that, my friends, brings me to my very official ruling. $2,500 is far too much to spend on a bridesmaid's dress, and I would be refusing and opting out of the wedding.
Okay. There you go. That is official. Thoughts on that? Send us another text, 0488 919 919. In the meantime, maybe just hang out and have a look at the socials, because producer Sean just passed me a note. He said, Jodie looks like the Virgin Mary. And I said, Sean, I'm not going to say that. But here we are. So we might get that up on the socials.
I don't know if there's much virginal things about me, is there?
Well. Look what I'm reading in the paper. Who would have thought?
Extraordinary, the story.
Page 6. It's probably something you should take a bit of a look at, Jodes, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Look, we've had our issues. And by issues, I mean issue. And that is you stealing food off my plate. Mm-hmm. Continuously. And I used a giant example at Gluttony a few days ago where we both ordered food at the same time. And mine came out just a little bit quicker than yours. You thought, I'd just have a little nibble of yours and just tell me that side before mine comes out because I'm a little bit hungry.
Yum, 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 yum.
Really grinds my gears.
And I really stand accused of putting my whole head in your plate, which I completely and utterly reject and resent that accusation.
At one stage, I think you took a bite out of the plate as well. Which was just too far. So I just have a little nibble of your food and also the plate. And I think you ate my shoe too. I was like, for God's sake, I need all this sort of stuff. Page 6 of the Advertiser today.
Yes.
I'm just going to read the first line of this article.
Go on.
A woman attempted to mow down her partner with her car after he made the mistake of asking for one of her chips from a chicken pack. See, it happens. And that's what it leads to. Channel 9 got this bloke as well.
For a chip out of a half chicken and chips salad pack she had. I thought she was finished. Yeah, I shouldn't have asked for the chips.
It goes both ways.
Mate. Oh, mate. We certainly don't condone this behaviour of attempting to mow down your partner in your car. Of course not. However, if ever there was a motive...
Oh, exactly right. That's it. It was a matter of time before something like this was going to happen. So, 13/2014, we've got exclusive invites to give to Novus Red Room. Is it about time we really genuinely take a stand? Because chips in particular, one chip leads to two chips, leads to three chips, and all of a sudden your half chip's gone.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you're getting mowed down a car.
They're a valuable commodity, the chip, aren't they?
Are you learning a lesson here?
I am. I just feel like your reaction is extreme. I felt like your reaction was extreme to me stealing your food.
I'm not about to mow you down in the car, I promise.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'll be watching my back when I walk through the car park after the show.
Don't steal my chips! It's been a big show. Looking forward to tomorrow as well.
Oh, big show tomorrow. Ross Noble's going to join us. More chances for first class and 50k. Ed Sheeran tickets.
It's all there.
Got anything for me?
Oh, just jump on the podcast and have a bit of a listen. Okay. And just have some fun. Yeah. And also, the key word from this morning, girls is players too.
Girls is players too.